Now that you have completed your forms, you are ready to copy and assemble them for filing. If you have filled out the Sacramento County Superior Court's Guardianship Part 1 packet by hand, you should remove the staple, locate the first page of Form GC-210P, Petition for Appointment of Guardian of the Person, and then set aside all pages that were before that page. Keep the remaining pages in the order that they were in the packet. If you have filled out the PDF file on your computer, you will wish to print out all the pages starting from the first page of Form GC-210P, Petition for Appointment of Guardian of the Person, to the end of the packet. Keep the forms in the order that they are printed out. The first 4 pages are Form GC-210P, Petition for Appointment of Guardian of the Person. Move these 4 pages into a separate pile. Below that should be Form GC-210CA, Child Information Attachment. This form is 5 pages long and is attached to the Petition for Appointment of Guardian of the Person. Place these 5 pages below the petition so that the combined packet is 9 pages plus any attachments you might have inserted. If you are seeking guardianship of more than one child, a separate 5-page attachment is completed for each child and would be placed below the previous attachment. Once all GC-210CA child information attachments are combined with the GC-210P Petition for Appointment of Guardian of the Person form, paperclip that group together as a single petition packet and set it to the side as the first form to copy in your 2-copy pile. The next 5 pages are the Duties of Guardian Form GC-248. Separate these 5 pages, paperclip them, and place them next in your copy pile. After that is the Confidential Guardian Screening Form, Form GC-212, plus the local form, Confidential Guardian Screening Form Additional Page, Form PR/E-LP-008. Take the 2 pages of the Confidential Guardian Screening Form and behind it place any attachments you have prepared for that form, and finally end with the Confidential Guardian Screening Form Additional Page. Paperclip these pages together and place them into your copy pile. If more than one person is applying to be guardian, repeat this step for each person's Confidential Guardian Screening Form, attachments, and additional page. Next is the declaration under the Uniform Child Custody Jurisdiction and Enforcement Act, Form FL-105/GC-120. Take the 2 pages of this form, plus any attachments that you may have used to list additional children or addresses, and then one Indian Child Inquiry Attachment Form ICWA-010A per child. Paperclip these together and place them next in your copy pile. The 3-page Order Appointing Guardian or Extending Guardianship of the Person Form GC-240 is next. Paperclip these 3 pages together and place them into the copy pile. You will have 1 copy of this form for each combination of guardian and child, so for example, if a single guardian is seeking guardianship of a single child, there would be 1 order. 1 guardian with 2 children would result in 2 orders, while 2 guardians with 2 children would require 4 orders. Finally, the Letters of Guardianship, Form GC-250, consists of just 2 pages, but you would have a number of these equal to the number of orders that you created in the previous step, as these forms too have a spot for only a single guardian and a single child. You should now have a stack of papers that, when placed face up, should be broken into forms in the order that the court expects them. If you are filing a fee waiver with your packet, you should place your request to waive fees and order on fee waiver first in the packet, with each one paperclipped. One at a time, make 2 copies of each paperclip document. If you have access to a copier with a document feeder, the process of copying will be much easier. For each paperclip document that you copy, staple each of the 2 copies and then paperclip them behind the unstapled original. You should end up with a stack of documents following the same order of the copying and filing checklist. After you have completed your copying and placed your forms into order, you are ready to file them at the probate department. The Sacramento County Superior Court's probate department is located on the 2nd floor of the Family Relations Courthouse, located at 3341 Power Inn Road, just south of Folsom Boulevard. At the time you file your documents, unless you file a fee waiver request, the court will collect your first appearance fee, which at the time of this program is $225. Assuming that your documents are in order and there are no obvious mistakes, the clerk will keep your original documents, stamp copies, and return the copies to you, with the exception of the orders appointing guardian and the letters of guardianship, which will be held by the court. You will also be given a hearing date, time, and department, which will be written in the upper right-hand corner of your petition for appointment of guardian of the person. Once your documents have been returned to you, you are ready for your next step, serving notice on relatives.